Hello folks, how you doing? I have a confession to make. I was sitting down here at the interval and I was thinking, geez, I wonder what I'm going to talk about. So I thought I'd talk about deadlines and why I'm not good at them, but maybe why I am good at them as well. So I've cheated a little bit. I've put time on my slides so I know where I am. So kind of keep track of where I am and everything. So yeah, I'd say I probably gave my slides the latest to Steve because it was about 7:30 this morning when I sent them on to him, and he wasn't very impressed with me. But I did follow the rules and I didn't put any words on that. I kind of made some kind of fancy image out of the stuff to kind of hide the fact that I've got words on my slides and things like that. I want to talk a bit about outsourcing and how I use it, what it does for me, and maybe how it can help you as well. The reason outsourcing has become such a big deal now is because the world is changing. You've heard the joke, the world is now flat. You can access anybody anywhere across the world because of the way that technology has changed. And people can, everybody has, or not everybody, but a huge proportion of the world's population now has access to the internet, to computers. So now you can work side by side virtually with people all the way across the globe. So I use outsourcing myself. Actually, I'll give you my background in college, and maybe the younger guys will smile at this. I graduated from GMIT in 2001, and when I came out of college in 2001, it was the dot-com boom had just finished, and we got a big bomb. And I came out into the world of the dot-bomb looking for a job in websites and programming, and there was nothing there available. I was very lucky, and I was able to get a job. So a couple of years later then, in 2007, I said, hey, it's a great time to leave my job and start a business. And 2007 was a great year. 2008 came along, and the recession hit again. So that was a bit tough. One of the slides we just passed over there was one of the projects I worked on for the International Federation of the Red Cross. And I have to say that because legally you have to say the full name when you reference them. The International Federation of the Red Cross in Geneva. And the one interesting thing about that project was I had a very tight deadline. I was at an event just like here, and I got home that evening and I checked the mail just before I went to bed at about 1 a.m. and I had an email from the guy in Geneva, and he said, we've changed our deadline on the proposal. We need your proposal by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning Geneva time. So, my slides are running ahead of me. So, we have the whole world. What I was able to do that evening at 1 a.m. with a couple of drip bangs on me after being at a business event, I was able to make a Skype call to a lady called Kylie in Australia who does some work for me. And I said, look, I'm in serious trouble. I need to get this proposal document to the Red Cross by tomorrow morning. Here's the basic details. Can you make that look nice for me? Next morning I woke up at 6 a.m. checked my email, there it was, I was able to send it on. So I now outsource all over the world. I've outsourced to Uruguay, Argentina, Romania, Poland, America, England, France, Russia, Vietnam, China. I won't name the rest of them, but you get the idea. And one of the great things is I now have a team of people who I trust to work with me, and we cover the entire globe in terms of time zones. People talk about outsourcing in terms of money and what you can save and it being cheap. But to be honest, there are much bigger benefits, like the time zone coverage, like having a huge team of people who you can have work for you on small projects or big projects. One of the problems with outsourcing you get sometimes is you put garbage in, you get garbage out. It's the same with computer, garbage in, garbage out. It's a well-known phrase going back into programming. So what you need to do is when you're working with people outsourcing, you need to give them good instructions. So when I'm working with people, I'll just give you an example of some of the stuff that I've outsourced. Web design, logos, business card design. I've outsourced my accounts, my bookkeeping. I've outsourced creation of cartoon videos, voiceovers. Here's some of the websites that I run. I just kind of obscured them a bit. I didn't really want to put all the main names up. But I run a lot of websites, and I've had a global team work with me on these websites. So what you can do, so we were talking about resistance being futile. You can remove the resistance. let's say you want to write a book. You can speak your book into a dictaphone, and you can email that file to somebody in Australia or America, and they can transcribe that for you. So you can now write your book easier. You can find me online at websitedoctor.com. That's one of my many homes on the web. And think about what outsourcing can do for you. Okay, thank you. Cheers.
Thanks a million, Alastair.